everyone, welcome back. Today's video is going to be my May favorites, so let's dive right in. First item I'm going to talk about is actually foundation, which is pretty rare for me to mention in general as a favorite. I have mentioned before that I'm not in love with foundation. I wear it because I have a lot of it. I get sent quite a bit. I don't tend to buy as much as I am sent. So I feel the need to use it because I have it in my collection, but it's not one of the things I really love in makeup. But I've made a more recent effort to get through foundations that I have. So I have been wearing foundation more regularly, and of course it has made me fall back in love with some of the ones that I have. The one I'm going to be talking about for this month is the Inglot HD Perfect Cover-Up Foundation. Now, this is my first bottle of it, and I did a review on it about a year and a half ago, I want to say, and I loved it to pieces. And I always love it whenever I wear it, but it was one of those products that I liked it so much that I didn't want to use it. I wanted to use it for special occasions, which is just ridiculous. I need to not do that with things. So this is how much I've used up in this bottle, which is really not that much. It would certainly not indicate that I do love this product, but that is the case. I do really love this foundation, and I'm happy to be using it finally again. I feel like my face always looks really, really good when I wear this. It lasts through an entire work day. I feel like it's got that flawless look without making me look too artificial when you're looking at me up close. So I'm really happy to be busting this out right now. I mean, I always have a soft spot for Inglot. I think you guys know that at this point, but it just makes me happy that this is a product that I love, that I kind of neglected, and I've kind of found my way back to again. The sad thing is though, is that this is perfect for my skin right now. I am wearing it today. I don't know if this is going to be able to last throughout the entire summer because my skin will darken up, and yeah, this shade is probably not going to work for July and August. And on that note, this is shade 71. As the temperature warms up in Toronto, I definitely start reaching for more and more glitter products, and one that I keep going back to is glitter sprays. Now, these are both by Bath & Body Works, and one of them is called a Shimmer Mist. This one here is Warm Vanilla Sugar, and this one here is a Diamond Shimmer Mist, and the scent is Violet Lily Sky, something like that. Now, I don't know if these particular ones are still available. This one is kind of old. It's got the older packaging. This one is a little bit more recent, but I haven't bought these in about 2 years, so I'm not really sure if they still carry the same scents, but I do know that every year Bath & Body Works would put out a shimmer spray, and what these basically are a scented body mist with glitter particles in them, which really makes me happy. So the vanilla one is one of their iconic scents. This one has more like gold glitter in it, so I wear it if I'm wearing something that's more like warm on my face. And this other one here, the Violet Lily one, has more like silver particles in it, so I wear it whenever I'm wearing a cool tone look. And honestly, it imparts a decent amount of scent when you're wearing them. The Warm Vanilla Sugar one is pretty strong. This will last the entire day, which I think is pretty impressive for a body spray. This other one, the Violet Lily, doesn't last as long, but I just tend to keep spraying it over and over again. And as you can see, I'm like halfway through these bottles, so I have been loving them for quite some time. And I don't know, I just really like it. The glitter does really show up. It's not chunks of glitter, but it's like shimmery particles. And I spray it all over like my chest and my arms, and like if I can reach it, my back as well. And I just really like that sort of reflective look on my skin. I'm sure the next few items are going to come as no surprise if you've seen any of my recent videos, but the Bite Spice collection for the summer is glorious. I've been wearing these colors non-stop since they showed up in my mailbox. The ones that I've definitely been wearing the most are Saffron Fire, which is this basically neon red orange. It's really luminescent. It's almost like, it's just like shock value vibrant actually. It's really in your face. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. And the other one is a little bit more tame, and it's called Pink Salt. It's a cool toned pink. It is on the nude side of things, but it's definitely a pink gray kind of color. Love this one. I've been wearing this one a ton as well, which surprised me because I did not think I was going to be going for this one, but it does match a lot of vibrant eye looks that I put together. So I'm really happy to have something that's a little bit more, I guess, basic for the lips. I am wearing like 3 of them right now. I wasn't really sure how to match my eyes to my lips to my shirt, which is excessive, I realize. But I think I've got like, is it crushed chili? I've got a little bit of that lit turmeric, and then hot harissa. They're like all mixed together because I couldn't figure out which one worked best. but these are fantastic. I always love ebates quality. I feel like across the board, all of their amuse-bouche lipsticks are phenomenal. So if you like any of the shades in this collection, I don't think that you'll find a miss in the formula. So I would definitely check it out. They are limited edition. It is for the summer, so pick them up while you can. And the last beauty item I'm gonna talk about, no surprise, right? The Kat Von D 10th anniversary palette is wonderful. And I'm so happy to see it because I know a lot of people missed out on the Mi Vida Loca remix palette from years ago. And this is kind of like almost a replacement for it. Now it is limited edition, which is sad because I feel like Kat Von D does need a rainbow palette that's like permanent in her range, because I don't think she has one. This one's fantastic. I love that it's a rainbow, but it has enough neutrals to make a full look. I don't have to go reaching for another palette unless I want a black. I did mention in my review that this has no black, and that makes me happy because there's more room for color, but sometimes I do need a black, so I will reach for another palette. However, I didn't feel like it was necessarily needed in this one. So I'm glad that, you know, we managed to jam as many colors in as we could. I did just do a full review, swatches, and 5 looks with this palette on my channel. So if you want to check that out, I'll link it in the cards and in the description box, but I don't want to rehash too much of what I said. In general though, I feel like the mattes are the best quality in here. I feel like the shimmers are a little bit hit or miss. I think they all work out really well, but I feel like the mattes just really stand out. My 2 favorite colors are the ones on the ends here. They are, what are you? Leafar down here, and then Chad up here. Beautiful, beautiful colors. So I really like the eyeshadows in here, but I also really like the packaging. It's sleek, it's compact, there's no excess space, and for me that's really, really good. I like packaging in general. I like elaborate packaging, but sometimes you just really need a well put together palette, and this is one of those. And the last thing I want to talk about is an absolute favorite for this month, but it's not makeup related. It's Deadpool 2. That movie is fantastic, and I've seen it twice in 1 week now. I saw it release weekend and then I saw it the next weekend. I am so in love with this movie. I think it's fantastic, it's hilarious, it's just a really good movie. I do really like Ryan Reynolds and I love the original Deadpool, but there's something about Deadpool 2 that just really stuck with me, so much so that I wanted to see it again so quickly. I feel like the humor is there, the violence is there. I mean, it is an R-rated movie, so if you're underage you can't go see it, but it's just really, really good. I like how they're always breaking the fourth wall. The music is on point. I mean, the like power ballad was done by Celine Dion, which is just kind of hilarious. I mean, as a Canadian, you basically grow up with Celine Dion playing in your household, or at least I did. My mom is French Canadian and my dad is not French, but he would listen to a lot of French Canadian music, and we had Celine Dion going on all the time. He loved her music. So for me, Celine Dion was always kind of that thing you never really wanted to admit that you listened to, but she did the main song in this movie. It's called Ashes, and I've had it playing non-stop. It's like hearkening back to her original days with like a huge booming voice, this massive love power ballad. So between this epic song, the movie, the character of Deadpool itself, the script, the jokes, everything was just phenomenal about this movie, and I can't encourage you to go see it enough. I kind of want to go see it a third time, but I gotta find somebody else to go with me because I went with David the first time, I went with Julie the second time, and I don't know how many more people want to go see this with me. But yeah, definitely go check out Deadpool 2. I would recommend that you see the first movie before seeing this though, because the storyline is basically a continuation. And yeah, definitely check it out. And in case it wasn't already obvious, the character of Deadpool obviously inspired this entire makeup look. All right, so that's gonna be it for my favorites for May. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye.